No microphone today. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a dreary, rainy, and messy morning, Monday morning, here in Colombo. I don't know if the traffic is like this every Monday or whether it's just like this when it rains, but I've not seen it like this before. Right now I'm on my way to the Maradana train station, believe it or not, to visit a tailor shop. To get a pair of my shorts repaired. Morning. If he can't fix these shorts, then I'm just going to have to throw them away because I can't fix them. He needed a patch sewn into them or something. I'm not a tailor. Maybe he can fix them without patching it. The tailor shop, if I remember correctly, is on up there on that pedestrian flyover. Right over here you can see the train station. So I'm going to take the steps. I had no luck at the first tailor shop I went to. He did point me in the direction of another one though. Hopefully they're open. Colombo doesn't seem to go to work very early. Morning. Let me check this one out. All right, success. Hopefully he can fix those pants. They're just worn through in the seat. I don't know how it happened. It's a relatively new pair of shorts. I have 3 pair of shorts on this trip and they've got to last me till the end of the year. So if he can't repair them, or if I never see the guy again, he doesn't show up, or he forgets me, or I can't make it back tomorrow, then I'm going to have to buy another pair of shorts somewhere. And as I said in one of my earlier videos, trying to get your size in Asia is almost impossible. Thank you. Actually, I think I'm going to throw all caution to the wind and walk back on the other side of the street. See how that goes. My go with the flow plan for crossing the street is going well. The main thing you have to watch out for after a rainstorm, of course, are puddles. Some of them are big and deep. So I don't want to spend the rest of the day drying my shoes out. You might be thinking that because it's raining and the sun's not blasting down on us that it must be cooler. It is a little bit cooler. In fact, it's 28 degrees right now instead of the usual 32, 35, somewhere in there. But the humidity, as usual, is off the charts. You can probably tell from my shirt and my sweat towel that everything is already soaked. So it may be cooler, but it's just as uncomfortable. It's starting to look like rush hour may be over. It's also starting to look like the rain is finished, at least for a while. I'm pretty sure I'm making people mad, because when I walk on these streets, I walk slow. I am not in a hurry. And I always have to watch where I'm going. The sidewalks here are pretty good, but there are some spots where they're uneven and you do have to watch your step. And my slow walking, coupled with the very narrow sidewalk, and especially the crowded, narrow sidewalks, I'm sure frustrates some people trying to get by. Because everybody that's passed, in fact, everybody has passed me. I can't remember passing anybody unless they were standing still and waiting for a bus or something like that. That was a rare happening, crossing the street without having to wait. Okay, welcome to the next day. I've been out walking now for about an hour, and surprisingly enough, it hasn't rained. But I think I'm cheating death here. It's going to rain sooner or later today. The question is, will I be in it when it does? I have two errands to run today. Number one is I have to get to a bank and with an ATM and get some cash to finance my trip to Ella and then Candy in the coming weeks. The second errand I have to run this morning, and I'm almost there, is I have to go back to the little tailor shop and collect my shorts and see if they were successful in repairing them. So I'm at the, I think it's called the Maradana train station, which is where this tailor shop is, and I'm going to go collect those shorts now. This is the shop I came to yesterday, and it looks like the repair is going to be successful. So I won't have to buy a new pair of shorts. I've seen shops like this before, but to be honest with you, I can't think of where. But they're little kinds of shops that people would be able to use on their way to work or their way home from work, and drop off some laundry or some tailoring that needed to be done, and then on the way home from work they could just pick it up and save them a trip. I know you really can't see this, but it has started raining as predicted. So I don't know what my walk back is going to be like. I still haven't spotted a bank though. I like to use ATMs that are attached to a bank. I don't just want to find an ATM somewhere. I'd rather use one that's actually at a bank. That way if the machine takes my card, and this has never happened, but I've heard that it does. If it takes my card, I'll be able to go into the bank and hopefully they'll be able to do something about it. But like I said, I haven't spotted any banks yet. Okay, so errand number one complete. That guy did a really good job patching those holes. The tailor charged me 300 rupiah, which is a little under $1, US dollar. So not only was it a good job, it was also very cost effective. Alrighty, banking accomplished. I found a commercial bank, that's the name of it. It had ATMs right in front of the lobby, so I used that. My card worked flawlessly. I was stumped for a second because I wanted to get 100 US dollars. So then I had to put in $100, but I suddenly realized that Sri Lanka doesn't use the US dollar at all. So then I had to do a quick calculation and figure out how many Sri Lankan rupiah are equal to about 100 US dollars. So that ended up being something like 30,000. So that's what I put in, 30,000. And then it asked me if I wanted to do the conversion at the commercial bank. In other words, do I want them to convert it? And this is just a tip. If you're ever withdrawing money from an ATM in a foreign country and it asks you if you want to convert your transaction, the answer is always no. Because if you say that, you're going to end up converting it twice. So you say no, and you let your bank or your home bank do the conversion once. You'll save a little bit of money. So I'm very happy with myself. Other than that, everything was the same. It asked you which language you wanted to use, the same as it does in Malaysia, the same as it does in Thailand. So I'm very glad to see that. I hope it works that way in India also. As I was walking along, I was thinking that the tuk-tuk drivers here are not as aggressive as they were in Siem Reap, because I couldn't remember how many people have asked me if I wanted to ride. Very few. And then I realized that it's not that fewer are asking, it's just that I can't hear them. The traffic is so loud as they drive by and toot their horn and ask me if I want to ride. I can't hear whether they're asking me or not. The railway station rainstorm has ended and the sun is out. Well, sort of. But that means, of course, that the humidity is skyrocketing. My kind of weather. Next time I come to Sri Lanka, I think I'll make a point not to come during monsoon season. If you like lots of rain and lots of humidity, though, this is the place for you. There is more non-stop fun to come from Sri Lanka. But until then, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.